This is Icosalypse, a 5e Dungeons & Dragons homebrew campaign set in the realm of Masswin Dale. On behalf of all of her people, welcome. Bonus episode. What's up, guys?
Wow. Is that how we're going to start every bonus episode?
I think so. Okay. Bonus episode.
Are you going to just record that and then loop it over every time? Or you can just...
No, I'm just going to
but we need
sing
like a lot
bonus episode.
We need a lot of fanfare in the background, though, if we're gonna record it.
All right.
We need, like trumpets and shit going. You know.
Yeah, that'll be good.
No.
Well, how about you just do the trumpets? All right.
I don't think...
Well, you got to wait.
Okay.
Bonus episode. Okay, so we're going to be talking about everyone's characters for this bonus episode. Yeah, I think it'd be a fun thing to do, to just kind of describe what everyone looks like, where you came from. Yeah, because, I mean, we do have Patreon episodes that are just like how you guys got to Albrith. But I was a total jerk and didn't ask you guys what you looked like when we started the actual podcast because I'm a dick, and I'm sorry for the listeners. That's why we're doing this bonus episode. And then I'll also be talking about the world of Masswin Dale and why it's so special. So, yeah. So, who wants to start?
Not it.
I'm pulling it up right now.
Okay.
You're pulling one up right
now. Then you get to go first.
Yeah,
then
and I've got paper character sheets, so you know.
Yeah. Keeping it analog.
What do you need as a reference?
His character.
Yeah.
You know.
Just in general?
Yeah, he writes literally everything down on his character sheet.
You know, like a character sheets for.
I don't do that.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
So my character, his name is Wraithen.
Mm-hmm.
That's with a TH, not an S.
Wraithen, do you have a last name?
No, I do not. Because I don't know my heritage or where I came from. Because I was found in the woods as a child.
Nice.
As a baby. Pushed on down the river like Moses style.
Nice.
And
but real. Actually, no, it's both fake.
Nope.
D&D's not real, everyone.
Yeah. That's breaking news.
Yeah.
But I am a half-elf of the wood elf variety. I was raised in the woods by not just like woodland creatures and elves, but like fairies and blinked on what's their damn
Fae? No.
And
it's
pixies.
no.
Nymphs.
No.
Dryads.
Oh,
That's right. That's right. There it is.
It's a good quality part. My history, I was raised by some tree people.
You forgot. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Since you've been there. It's been like...
10 days.
In game, it's probably been like... It took you... I mean, it's been like... I guess like 2-3 weeks. It's been a minute. It's the longest that you've been away from your home.
It's true. They kind of gathered in deep in the woods, and they, you know, kind of the great tree and that kind of stuff we worship. And the goddess Sylvanus is who they all worship and things. But something to do with, because of my heritage, I have more of an arcane magic source, which is unusual for her followers. I am a cleric of hers, so I keep saying hers. I think Sylvanus is a guy, but
He is. You corrected me on it once.
I know. So, but for some reason I keep picturing a girl. So.
Do you think it
I
has
do
to do with
too.
Sylvanas from World of Warcraft that may be fucking with your mental image of Sylvanas?
Never played World of Warcraft, no.
Yeah, I know, but you probably have still seen Sylvanas and that name attached to a female in your subconscious somewhere.
See, for me, I pictured her as a female too, and it like
a female dryad looking thing.
Yeah,
but like not at all.
I don't know. I just picture like
Can we
beauty
not
and,
just write it?
It's your world. You can do whatever you
Yeah, I
want.
was going to say, I was like, aren't you the DM? Can't you just decide that?
well,
Are you
That's
the
a female.
DM?
I can't break the meta, right? We've already just established that he's a male.
Well, we just said that it appears in all forms to all people.
That's a better idea. We're gonna do that.
God, right? He can do whatever it
Yeah.
wants.
Or it's got both.
It's a they. Yeah, it's got both. It's got all the
All
things.
of the things.
So, depending on the situation.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I've got, I'm kind of naturally a pale skin because I spend a lot of time outside. I'm a little tanner. I've got very white just kind of straight, long white hair. And I wear lots of different like greens and like foliage is like really interpreted into like my cloaks and my armor and things. I look kind of walking bush like about half the time. I really enjoy nature.
Yeah.
And
For the listeners at home, that cloak, anytime that Rathan is in any sort of foliage and like forests and stuff like that, his cloak gives him a +2 to his stealth.
Fancy.
Yep. It's like a D&D ghillie suit.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Literally,
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
I obviously cleric, I, cast spiritual magic and things, but I also, on rare occasion, will wield a hell of a mace.
Nice.
At least twice.
Have you dropped it already? You've dropped it once.
Yeah, I sometimes wield it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't wield it.
Sometimes I wield it, sometimes I do it on the ground.
Yeah.
So,
Just kind of depends on the day.
and as I've been... do you want to talk about how I feel about things now, or?
Yeah, I think that'd be
That
fun.
might be a little spoilery, though, right?
No.
Well, this is going into that 4th episode, so
Oh, this is being
Yeah.
tacked on at the end? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah. So
well,
it's
it'll be
not-
it'll be its
it's a
own
separate
episode, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
for anyone who's listened to episode 1, 2, 3, 4, this will be right after that. So, if for whatever reason you're listening to the bonus episode first,
Don't do that.
It's not going to spoil anything.
yeah,
really.
it won't. Yeah, so it's fine
Anyway.
either way.
Because I'm new to the world, I'm wanting to experience more and more things and kind of, discover what the city life is like
Yeah.
and what civilization is like. And I've also been exploring more of like the arcane traits of my magic, because in the woods, I wasn't fighting a lot of things, that kind of stuff. I did a lot more like, clean water and make things grow. And I've been touching into the playing with the firebolt spell a lot more than anything else.
Yeah.
I've taken a kind of a liking to it.
Well, if
I don't
someone's
blame you.
trying to
Firebolt is a fantastic
if someone's trying to
spell.
fuck around and you're not trying to,
It's a
I
cantrip,
didn't,
and it goes hard.
I didn't use it a lot in the forest, because
Right.
I didn't want to burn the forest down.
but when it comes to burning goblins down, you have no issue.
Have absolutely no issue. No. Let's see. There's not much more to me besides I'm naive. I have decent wisdom, but like it's not about my knowledge of the world is so small that like I come across as very naive and questioning. So
Yeah, I really like what you've done with the collecting items that you've never seen before.
oh, my complete lack of understanding how money works.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun.
that. But you also
That's
the
fun.
arrows and stuff
But yeah,
like
you
that too.
collect
is nice.
everything.
Yeah,
Well, I
You need a bag of holding.
I really do need a bag of holding.
You do.
It's
You're
gonna
going to get
swiftly run out of
rough
room.
real quick.
it's fun for me because I like to just put like weird little things in the games that I like to play, and as you guys know, sort of tend to overthink things.
So you don't
it's-
say.
Yeah, so it's fun to be able to actually put things in the game and then actually get like, discovered or just like toyed with at all.
or added to my equipment list of my shovel and goggles. So,
Yes,
yeah,
that you'll try and trade for rubies.
I'd say no problem with that. And that is fundamentally the flaw of this character. So,
Yeah, because as far as Rathan is concerned, they're both things.
Yeah,
exactly.
they're both things.
They're both things that aren't alive anymore, so what's it matter?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not like I'm trading a tree for something.
All of his value is put in life. There's literally no value that Rathan seems to put in anything else that's not life.
yeah.
That's pretty accurate right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The ultimate pro-lifer.
there you go. We yeah okay.
Literally
so
doesn't give a shit about anything that's not alive.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you're not alive? Fuck you then.
yeah.
No, it's I lived in the woods my whole life. Like it's like everything I have came from the woods, so it's just like it just grows. It'll be back. Like
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything replenishes in the world I come from. So
So you come from the southern wood of Masswindale. Shimmer, you also come from the wood, but a different forest.
Well, first of all,
Shimmer
you don't call
Beyond
it
the
Shimmer.
Marsh.
It's Shimmer Beyond the Marsh, and
AKA Marsh.
it's the Elderwood was yep, and
Nailed it.
thanks. Yeah, so I play Shimmer Beyond the Marsh, the Tabaxi Ranger. So he's slightly taller than average human male, He's slender in build, but still muscularly toned. He's got jet black fur with white stripes like a tiger, so it's like a reversed white tiger.
Right.
In his right ear, he has a perfectly round piece missing, and then a golden hoop earring just below that. And then in his left ear, he has several jagged chunks missing with 2 golden hoops in that ear, and then ice blue eyes.
Nice.
Yeah, so... But it's a lot of the tabaxi I've seen in books and stuff, they make him look kind of house cat-like. I kind of envision him more like a walking tiger, but not like as big and beastie as like a were-tiger. But could be confused with as such.
I pictured him as a tiger version of that snow leopard from the first Kung Fu Panda movie.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's
maybe a little bit less bulky.
Yeah. He's not like wiry, but like you could definitely tell that he's
long muscles.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dexterous.
I've been picturing Tabby this whole time.
A tabby cat?
I don't know why.
Just a regular tabby cat?
No, like a cat person, but just
that looks like a tabby cat.
I've been picturing you with that. This is a revelation for me that you are mostly black with white stripes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wanted him to look different than any other kind of cat.
No, I dig it. I'm glad that we're doing this episode, so I know that my mind's picture was wrong.
Yeah. So, he's very curious. The Cat Lord had granted him the trait of curiosity, and due to a recent encounter with a fractured mystical object in the forest from where he came from, kind of set him out on the journey to discover more about magic. So, kind of similar to Rathan, he comes from like a tribal forest society where it was, everybody was working for the tribe, so there wasn't like trade or anything like that. So as he was, brought in to society, it was like, hey, if you have money, you can buy magic things. And he was like, oh, well, that's exactly what I want. And he does have the short attention span of his curiosity, but he's very curious about like, hey, I got to figure out what this is. And if it's magic, it's,
So instead of money buys happiness, you've gone the money buys magic route.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
But magic equals happiness?
Not necessarily. Yeah.
I think he just likes magic.
I think it's curiosity.
Yeah.
I think with this recent episode, we've found out that that's not always the truth.
Oh, that's definitely true.
Yeah, and he's not super wise. Like I think when it comes to like combat and self-preservation, he's wise. But when it comes to like decision making, it's very much like in the moment.
I did not get the vibe at all. So weird. He seemed like such a calculated character up until this point.
And
I think both me and you were a little reactionary.
Oh, for sure.
You don't say.
It's true. Okay. But in different ways.
Yeah. So. Well, and I think it's also kind of interesting because he's so laid back about a lot of stuff. Like he's real chill, but then like sometimes it's, I don't know. I try to embody, like I used to have a cat, and I'm trying to embody like the way he would react around me and stuff. And so it's just like sometimes he comes over, come over and be like, "What are you doing?" And then you're like, "Oh, you want pets?" And then just run away. Like, oh, no, okay, cool. Just wanted to poke your nose in. That's it. So.
Yeah.
Does that mean if we touch your belly, you're gonna attack us?
Probably, yeah.
I feel like with the tabaxi, it's guaranteed. I mean, with a regular cat, you're taking a risk already, but I feel like with tabaxi, it's guaranteed.
Yeah, it's like a 95% chance with most cats. But
also, with my hit rate recently, you probably don't want to even try, because I'm pretty good with those scimitars for some reason.
Yeah, this has been a change.
This is interesting to see Jordan undergo a change where he actually hits things and does damage.
Yeah, we're coming off of an old campaign where Jordan either rolled ones or 20s.
Now, to be fair, he did roll them both at the same rate.
That's true, but it always seemed like he rolled more 20s. Ones.
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever rolled a 15 in your life.
Okay, here's what it was. It's that he would... a
10.
Over the ones that I've noticed that I've been counting, he rolls the ones in such quick succession. And whereas the 20s are more spaced out.
Yeah.
So, like, for a long time... Because here's the thing. What we don't account for is how many... Think about how many 3s he rolls and how many 2s he rolls, because there's a lot of them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I feel like the 20s are always at times like they're not always the most crucial moments.
Yeah.
But
It's like
the ones
spot
are.
checks.
Yeah. Perception checks are his jam at those nat 20s.
Yeah, it's like when it goes to like attack somebody, it's like 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
1.
Or anything under 10.